What are the challenges with estate planning and a blended family? Hi, I'm Guy DiMartino. I am a Northwest Indiana estate planning and probate lawyer, and today I would like to explain to you some of the challenges or concerns that folks have when they have a blended family. So, one of the biggest concerns is how do you make sure that your own kids and your own grandkids are taken care of after you pass away? You see, the concern arises from this. If you give everything to your surviving spouse and you say, well, I want you to make sure that my kids or grandkids get taken care of after you pass away, you have no control over what the surviving spouse will end up doing with the estate plan. So typically, we can resolve these issues with a trust. See, a trust is just a box, and you can put stuff into that box, and then you can set the rules and regulations about what happens to your stuff. For instance, if you come into the marriage later in life and you have your own assets, you might want to have your own separate trust, and you can go ahead after you pass away and leave income or income in principle to your surviving spouse. But you can also make it so the trust cannot be amended after your death. So the remainder of the assets in the trust can go to your kids or grandkids. That is one way to do it. Make sure that the trust document is locked down after you pass away, and you can make sure that your surviving spouse is taken care of with income or principal, but you don't want the trustee to dissipate all the assets. The other way that you can do it is you can go ahead and set up your estate plan where some of your assets go outside of a will or outside of a trust, and you can set a beneficiary designation for your kids or your grandkids. Because then whoever is holding that account, whether it's a financial institution or a brokerage house, once you pass away, those assets will go under the terms and conditions of the beneficiary designation. These are things that you should really talk about before you get married, especially if you have a blended family. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I am Guy DiMartino. Have yourself a great day.